Hello, and welcome back
to the Cardinal Chirp.
I'm Jesse.
And I'm Paris.
Today is a special episode. It's about Easter. Easter's coming up.
Yeah.
Very excited. I'm glad we get spring break. But our spring break is shortened, sadly, because of the solar eclipse.
Yes.
I feel like we've been talking about that every time.
I know. I feel like the suspense just keeps building.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're excited about that, but it does kind of cut into our...
Yeah, we had to give up a half day.
Yes, a half day for Wednesday. So instead of getting out a half day on Wednesday, we get out...
Is it Thursday a full day?
Thursday's a half day.
Oh, so we give up... Since we get out the full day, we give up a half and a half, and that makes it full.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
So, yeah, we kind of had to make a little bit of a...
Yep. For sports, we have a lot of sports going on. Our bass fishing team got second. I don't know where that was at, but good job. Way to make top 3.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, I'm glad.
In Newton? Yeah, so in Newton they had their tournament this weekend.
I think we won that one year. Like, we got first one year.
And maybe it was the first year we did bass fishing, I think.
Yeah.
Because I remember that too, seeing posts about it. So, good job to them. I really feel like that team has just, like, continued to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that have done really good with it. So, good job to you guys.
For baseball, we play Oakall Valley today. And then
At
Diedrich. Yep, Diedrich on Tuesday. And I think we got a short spring break, but we'll obviously still practice, but, like, off of games. So, that's good. I'm glad.
Good to have that break in there. I feel like it's important to take time.
Yeah.
So.
I would not rather. I wish we just kept playing. I love having like 6 games a week, 5 games a week, and we're playing it every day. I love that.
I would be exhausted if I were you.
Baseball games aren't that exhausting though.
I feel like every week though I have like a new trip or somewhere I have to go.
Yeah,
so like
you're going a lot.
Yeah, I literally haven't been here for like half of the year, but it's been really fun.
You were going for like a week, like 2 times in a row.
Yeah, it was for San Antonio, Texas. I talked about that trip on here. If you didn't see that episode, go back. I think it was 2 episodes ago we talked about it. And then, what was my other big trip? I'm trying to think.
Was it Washington, D.C.?
That one was over the summer, so I didn't have to go. But, you're thinking about National Convention. I was gone for a week for that.
There we go.
So, yeah, but, sometimes you just have to miss, but they're great opportunities. So then, for the 25th, softball today, they have a game tonight versus CHBC at 4:30. And then, like Jesse said, the boys play Diedrich tomorrow night. And then softball has versus Weber tomorrow night at 4:30. And then on the 27th, track team has a meet at Flora. So definitely go check those out if you have nothing planned for your weeknights.
We got a lot of good track runners. I know Zane Groves.
Mason
is Mason still doing it?
Yeah, he just made a school record, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if it was for like a running event, I think, but the 200 meter or 100? Yeah, so for the 100 meter. That's pretty cool.
What is that? Is that like
That's the shortest distance.
Is that just like the short sprint?
The short sprint. So on the track, it's the long stretch, and it's just that. That's what I ran when I was in track. I did the 200, the 100. Coach made me run the mile once, and that was like torture. I will never do that again. And then I loved high jump. I was the only girl. I'm the only girl that I know.
Paris used to be able to dunk a dodgeball.
Yes, I could do that.
That's impressive. I could not dunk.
But I was the only girl who did high jump at our school, and I've never met another girl that even like tried, because the coach told me, she's like, you did gymnastics growing up, like you can do this, you can jump. So I tried, and I did it. I competed a couple of times.
I never did track. I was not doing that.
In long jump.
Running is not fun.
It's fun.
The people that say run for fun are not. Are not it.
It's fun whenever, I feel like it's more so on your own time, like choosing to run is more fun.
Yeah, I get that. But like during track season, I always had travel baseball, so like there's no way I am like picking track over travel baseball at all.
Well, I couldn't see that for you because you love baseball.
That's right.
So.
For our class, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Perry. Go ahead.
So, what's everyone's Easter plans? What's going on with you for Easter break, Jesse?
My whole family just kind of meets up and we just have dinner and then the little kids have their Easter egg hunt and that's about it.
Do you do that on Sunday after church or like Saturday?
We do it on Sunday after church.
Sunday?
I think.
I got you.
I don't wanna get it wrong, but yeah.
So we have a tradition growing up on my mom's side of the family. We always go over to my grandpa's on Saturday for lunch. And then growing up, like we had so many grandkids, I think there's 15 of us. So we would always have a big Easter egg hunt. Well, we kind of all, grew up. And so we didn't do that for a couple of years. And then half of my cousins got married and now they have kids. So now we're starting it back up again. So this year I'm excited to get to do the Easter egg hunt with all of the little ones, and then we have lunch at my grandpa's. So
it's always been weird for me and Dakota because we're either really older than the rest of our cousins or really younger. So on my dad's side, we're kind of in the middle, but it's always spaced out. None of our cousins are close to each other.
yeah.
So and then for my mom's side, we're way older.
Gotcha.
The oldest one closest to me I think is 12. So kind of so the younger kids just get the Easter egg hunt, and then I'm just me and Dakota is there.
I was very fortunate to I have 3 cousins. They're all girls, and they're all a year older than me. So I'm the only one in my family in my grade, but we're all pretty much, because my birthday was on the cutoff, so I'm pretty much their age. It's just in school I'm a year behind them. So it's been really cool getting to see them graduate. I mean, I can't tell you how many graduations we had that year, within our whole family on either side. It was crazy. But it's so much fun having those girls around. But now everyone's just growing up and they have kids, and it's just so funny to me just to think we were just young having Easter egg hunts, and now it's the next generation. So it's really weird to see that, but I'm excited to spend the weekend with family. So
that's good. I'm glad cause it's been Easter cause your last thing is Christmas, so it's that's a 4-month break literally. So cause normally you don't have that much of a break when you meet up with family.
Yeah, it's very true. I feel a lot of families, are distance away, and so they don't see.
That's how my family is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So besides family events, every night games and sometimes we'll have a family day just out of nowhere, but sometimes it's just the holidays because we're all busy. So
Yeah, I agree. How far away is your family from you for distance?
It's an hour and then 45 minutes, but we're all busy with sports. I mean,
exactly.
Dakota has a job now. We're just all busy.
I'd say my grandpa's farm's 30 minutes away, and then my other cousins are they live in Olney.
Yeah.
So it's just
yeah.
So it's really hard to find time whenever you're busy with FFA and sports and everything else, even whenever it's not. So it's really good to have those holidays where you get to spend time with the people who mean most to you, and yeah, it's just a good time. I'm really excited. So we also have trivia for this episode. I think we've got 4 or 5 questions. So we have the answers on the back of the paper, but Jesse, if you want to ask the first one, I'll answer it, and then I'll ask you.
Okay. The first question is, households you each spend how much money on average on Easter annually?
Oh boy. Well, that's you gotta factor in the fact of how many kids on average,
I mean, most families have 2 or 3 kids and then
so
7 or 8 grandkids.
So you're thinking Easter egg hunt and then Easter baskets.
Well, a lot of stuff they already have.
That's
Just think
true.
about it. Easter eggs and candy aren't that expensive. It's probably $20 for the whole deal. $20, $40.
Really?
For Easter eggs and then just fill them with just simple candy chocolate or something.
I'm gonna guess $400.
$400. That is, I do not feel it's that much.
Well, growing up, okay, so my parents, growing up Easter, we would get a whole bunch of stuff in our Easter baskets.
That's what I was saying. I never grow up receiving gifts on Easter. I never got a gift on Easter.
Really?
And that's so weird for some people. Like, some people could never imagine not getting a gift on Easter.
So I feel like now that we're older, we just get like candy and like a gift certificate or something.
Yeah.
But like when I grew up, I would get like full on like Easter sundress and like some spring clothes and candy and.
Yeah, see, never. Never.
Really?
Nope.
So did you just get like candy?
I just got candy on the Easter egg hunt. That was it. Like
Wow.
money, like my grandma would always put like money in our special Easter eggs.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
you'd buy the like ones with
Yeah.
like $2 and
Yeah.
you thought you were like really winning.
Oh, it was more than $2, but yeah, like yeah.
There's one, so the one that my grandpa puts on, he puts $100 in one egg. So you
That's
want to
right.
find that egg. Like everyone, yeah, they would chase
But
each
yeah,
other
that's
down.
always been like weird for me. Like I did not know people got gifts on Easter. Like when someone said that, I was like,
But you see, I really think like growing up, not that my parents didn't make it obvious of like the meaning of Easter and like we
Yeah.
went to church on Easter and everything. So it wasn't like it was just like, oh, here's your gift. Like
Yeah.
cuz that's not what it's about. Like
Yeah.
I think it was just a time for them, you know,
Yeah.
you need
Mhm.
spring clothes cuz we were growing and stuff and so
Mhm.
they would just give it to us on Easter.
yeah,
So, I don't think it was like that necessarily, but my grandma Nellie, she would always buy me like sundresses and things like that. And so on Easter when we would go over to her house, yeah, there was a bunch of clothes. So
all right.
my guess is 400 though. That's
Okay,
what I'm going to
400.
stick with.
400.
And then, so Jesse, for your question, in what country did the tradition of the Easter bunny originate?
I have no idea. It's definitely not on like our side. It's definitely not America, Mexico, or
Yeah, I agree.
Canada.
I agree with that.
It's probably England.
England? Okay.
I don't know. They never made anything like new.
Yeah, that's true.
Like who came up with Santa Claus?
I think it was in America. That originated in
That
America.
is America?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was like Saint Nick. What I don't even know where
Oh.
like it originated from, but it was like definitely from here, I think. But I actually don't know the story behind that.
I'll go France. France.
France? Is that your last guess? Okay.
Or we can do Belgium for Nathan.
What if it is Belgium actually?
Could be Belgium.
Let's see. Well, we're not going to show the last two answers.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first answer was $192. So 400 was
right.
off.
It was way lower.
400 was off. That's a little
Okay.
bit
Well, you gotta
outrageous.
look at the average. Think about like your family. Your family guys probably
Probably
does spend
spend $400.
$400. But like the average one will probably spend $100. So like.
True. Because we
Awesome.
had 3 kids growing up. You know what I mean?
And then
And
the next
Germany.
the next answer was Germany. I did not expect that.
Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that either, actually.
Is there a lot of bunnies in Germany?
There must be. I mean, I wonder where that story came from, but okay, so
No.
next one. Do you want to ask
Next
me?
question is how many jelly beans do Americans consume each Easter?
It's got to be in the millions, right?
Yeah. The Peeps. How many Peeps were consumed was a bunch. We did that last year for Miss McLeod's. Miss McLeod's gave us a trivia day. I remember that.
She did?
Yeah. It was like the only free day we got.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah. And it was how many Peeps people ate. It was like a bunch.
I just couldn't, like, I feel like Peeps just don't have that much flavor. Like, I don't
It's just
know.
it's just straight sugar. It's it's
Yeah.
just marshmallow.
It's
yeah.
like, I don't know.
I'd rather have a jelly bean than
My favorite was like lemon drops. Like my grandma would always have lemon drops and like
no.
Easter time. It's so good. Okay, that's just my opinion. But okay, I'm gonna go with 1.2 mil
1.2 million. I think it's
jelly
way more than that.
beans.
Think how many people. So like,
1.4.
There's like- is it just American? How many Americans are there?
Probably like
I think it's like 600 million or something like that. Let's just say there's 500 million American. How many people are in Illinois? 13 million, something like that. Because there's like 6 million in Chicago, and then there's like 5 million in the rest of them. I guess that's 11.
that's a lot though.
My guess is My guess is like 100 million.
100 million?
Jelly
I'm
beans?
gonna go 1.5.
100 jelly beans?
But
So
not
think about
everyone likes jelly beans, and
So
they're
think
probably
about
not
it.
popular.
When you eat jelly beans, how many do you eat? 20?
Oh, like one.
Oh, well.
I don't.
Okay. For like most guys will eat like 20 million. Will eat 20 of them. So like, that's a lot.
I'm gonna stick with my 1 I'm gonna go 1.5 mil.
We'll see who's closer.
Okay. So then, next one, the Sunday before Easter is called what?
I have no idea. Does it have like a special name?
Yeah. It was yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it Palm?
Palm Sunday. So like I know at our
Yeah.
church growing up they used to hand out like the little palm.
Oh
tree
yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
things.
yeah, we got that too.
Yeah, they didn't do that this year, but I always remember.
We always got a leaf when we were younger at Edgewood.
Really?
We got like a small little palm leaf. Yeah.
So actually, I was doing a Bible study with some of my friends Friday morning last week, and we talked about Easter and leading up to things, and one of the things was actually about the palm tree and like how it like actually like means peace, like and joy and things, and I think it's like so cool how like in the Bible like there's these small symbols of like things that depict like what's gonna happen, but it's like there's still peace within that. So I don't know, I felt like that was really cool just to how they do that each year and remember that. So okay, are we ready to see our answers?
All right, move your hand prayers. 16 million.
16
You
million.
were closer. So think about it. That's like, well, I bet a lot of people don't eat jelly beans at all.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like it's probably popular in some states and
Yeah.
some places, but others, you know what I mean?
Well, Peeps, a lot of people buy Peeps. Like, that's the
That's
most
true.
popular thing.
I've always wondered, like, if you put a peep in hot chocolate, like, the way it melts, is
Yeah.
it, like, different? Like, I don't know. I
always like marshmallows in my hot chocolate.
Same. It's the best that way.
Mm.
And then, Jesse, you got Palm Sunday right, so way to go.
That's right.
That's right. So, yeah. So, what is your favorite candy to eat on Easter then, Jesse?
Probably Reese's. Probably just the egg chip Reese's.
I've heard those are better for some reason than like the normal kind.
So I don't like, Peeps are okay. Chocolate bunnies are just, it's just chocolate. And then, or egg shake bubble gum.
That's my favorite.
I don't know what that is.
So my mom, she would always put this in my Easter basket, but it was like, it's this little carton looking thing. Like if you had like an egg carton, right? Think of that, but like mini sized, and it's clear, and it has these eggs in it, just like a little carton. I thought it was the cutest thing growing up. And it has these colored little eggs, and it's bubble gum. It's so cute. I love.
I always
don't
did
know,
like the
I love
little
it.
egg chocolates. Those are good.
Yeah,
I like them. But yeah, I would much rather have Reese's.
And like she always would put a cookies and cream bunny. That was like my favorite chocolate growing up as a kid was cookies and cream. So had to have one of those in there. And then, did you successfully give up something for Lent?
I did not do that.
You didn't do it?
No.
I feel like some years I come up with something and some years I don't. I mean, it's not like a thing like in my church.
What did Miss Cox do? With social media?
Social media, yeah. So, I always just try and find something to like give up or fast from, or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Our Cardinal Chirp challenge this week, we've been keeping up with that. That is, attend the Easter egg hunt here in Louisville on Easter Sunday and comment below how many eggs you collected.
Yeah.
Doesn't Rotary put that on?
Yeah, normally Rotary does. They, collect all the eggs, put all the candy in those, and then the Fall Festival Queens attend because that lunch I was telling you about that I have at my grandpa's, I would always have to leave early to go to this since I was the queen. So they will be there. I think there's going to be the Easter Bunny there. So make sure to bring your kids to that, and it'll be a fun.
Is it a fun day?
Yeah. So I think that's all we've got today, but we hope you have a great Easter with lots of memories with your family and your friends, and we'll see you next time on the Cardinal Chirp. Lunch I was telling you about.
Today is a